Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars, in fact I blast tasteful bars and packs. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise, now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce, I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse, I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now, you're dead to me so peace out, remember you're just freaked out, get ready for defeat now, I'm gonna make you bleed out, listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change, don't remember yesterday, if you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave, cause your life is yours to save, ain't nobody gonna change, everybody stays the same, so be different, make a name, huh?
I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, marching till it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I'm marching till it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, marching till it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, marching till it's over.
It's ridiculous, I'm spitting this meticulous and limitless, while others out there spitting shit got hits up on the charts and shit. I see why other artists quit, cause people don't reward good shit. They love to hate but hate to live, society you swing and miss. And honestly I get it, promise me you won't regret it, wasting energy, forget it, don't look back, go on and get it. Bite the bullet just a bit, bite your tongue and don't say shit, make your actions hard to miss, be a legend not a myth. Yeah. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious, rapping honest as promise, try to harness, as an artist stay modest, it's a long quest, I will not quit till 10,000 people going off when I drop this. I gotta make it now, swear to God I'm breaking out, swear to God I'll take a bow, stand the stage with the crowd, cause I got it figured out, I'm just honest and I'm loud, saying modest but I'm proud, no I never had a doubt.
Just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, marching till it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I'm marching till it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I'm marching till it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I'm marching till it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I'm marching till it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I'm marching till it's over.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit and I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah I know there's no turning back. I don't take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any, yo
told to do, crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently, thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all.
And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
My strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night,
And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe we can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Keep it going, I'm rolling and flowing, I'm coasting, I got them all trolling me right. I just keep growing and showing them knowing I'm owning this flow, you can catch me outside. Gonna get them all with a little payback. Never gonna fall, I'ma stay on the attack. Put them up against the wall as I finish every track. Never gonna stall, no, I'm never gonna slack. I've been like working and learning and searching for something to push my shit over the edge. I'ma keep burning and turning the profit, you know I can't stop it until I am dead. Gonna be unstoppable and profitable, cause I got a constant flow of knowledge, yo. If you got a problem, bro, take them off the throw. Coming to the top, I go, yeah, rock slow.
Pull up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sippin' whiskey, feeling buzz. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. rest in peace, yeah. Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove, sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. rest in peace, R.I.P. rest in peace, R.I.P. rest in peace. I'ma put that ass to sleep, yeah.
You can't stop this, I promise. Got electronic with a little rock shit rap on top of it. You can't even process it. I'ma keep dropping it till it starts stopping it. Oh, I got the beats and I got the rhymes to make your girl cheat. I'm switching your dime, get up on your feet. If you wanna climb and take it from me, I got nothing to hide. I get it, cause I want it, always on it, and I'm plotting. Now I got it, got my shot in. You know I'ma be the one climb to the top of it. I'm dropping this, take a shot, I got the fifth. I'm watching it, crop top got me in. She got it shit, she wanna pop it off again. Drop it low and then she gon' take it off and sin, yeah.
Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove, sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. rest in peace, R.I.P. rest in peace, R.I.P. rest in peace, R.I.P. rest in peace, yeah. Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove, sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. rest in peace, R.I.P. rest in peace, R.I.P. rest in peace. I'ma put that ass to sleep, yeah.
I gotta do it for the fans, yeah. I wanna do it for the fans, bruh. I got really big plans, yeah. I'ma do it cause I can, yeah. I throw cash for a minute, oh. She throw back for a minute, yeah. I flow fast when I get it, oh. She love that when I hit it, yeah. I'ma get high, I'ma get low. I'ma go fly to my own show. I don't say bye, I say hello. Get to know me, yeah, they call me B-Ho. Gonna be the best in the game, rest in the fame. Nest in your brain and I spread like the plague. I don't give, no I take. Live for today, ain't nobody gonna say I can make a name.
Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove, sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. rest in peace, R.I.P. rest in peace, R.I.P. rest in peace, R.I.P. rest in peace, yeah. Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove, sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. rest in peace, R.I.P. rest in peace, R.I.P. rest in peace. I'ma put that ass to sleep, yeah.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Out of This World News. I'm your host, Patrick, aka OTW, and I'm here to greet the audience. Welcome to the show, guys. Let me get rid of the overlay. Peace and much respect. Yo, what's up? I am Ya. All right, so today is like superhero day, right? I figured this is going to be like the topic I want to, emphasize upon. Because I do think that superheroes do have a really important part of our childhood, and I think it also has a really big relation to how we perceive life, or how we want to, or what we want to become in life, right? So I'm pretty sure everybody out there has a favorite superhero. It's like, it's uncanny, right? And I imagine, when we're kids, we all, I think, as Westerners, maybe not East, I don't know. It's like the eastern part of the planet, I wouldn't know. So yeah, let's shout out the chat while we are here. Say peace to Bear Jew, Christos Leopolis, Paul Enslaved, invented midget wrestling. Verily, verily is in the house. So welcome to the show, Yeti Life. Mr. Freedom Grower, enjoy seeing you here, sir. We also have Snafu the Kung Fu Crew. All right, and who else? We got Sterling Ray, Rachel Zinger's in the house, Laurie Chabez. Yeah, all right, 25 people watching. Hit that like button. Get the so-called algorithm going, as they say, or what would be even better than just liking this, of like just share, screw the like, when I'm thinking about it, it's like, who cares about that fucking thumb? Share this, man. This is a lot. It makes more sense to me than just like you hit the like button. But you can hit the like button anyway. It doesn't really matter. All right, so again. Right. Let's just like fucking melt our brains already. What are we waiting for? It's just like, it's a long wait for the end of the end. But hey, what the hell? So let's do the Google News. Let's head on over to our anchor, Mr. Pat Carlson. Hey, Pat Carlson, what's up? Hi, OTW. I don't have any news. I'm just gonna have to ask Google. Hey Google, good morning.
Hi. Currently in Saint-Étienne-de-Beauharnois, it's -6 degrees and mostly cloudy. Today, it'll be cloudy, with a forecasted high of -3 and a low of -7. Here's a joke to start your morning. Here's a classic. Why was the cheetah so bad at hide and seek?
I don't know.
No matter where she hid, she was always spotted.
Ah,
No tasks
that
for
was
today.
terrible.
Have a nice day.
I don't believe
Here's
I
the
actually
latest
found it kind of
news.
funny. It's the latest news, guys. Oh
From
no.
CBC News at
Here's the AI
4:29
dick.
p.m. on
It's
March
coming for
22nd,
you.
2024.
Mainstream media.
From CBC News, it's the world this hour. I'm Joe Cummings.
Joe's
Being called the
coming.
most widespread attack on Ukraine's energy infrastructure since
No
the start of
way.
its war with Russia. Overnight, Russian missiles and drones hit Ukraine's largest hydroelectric facility, leading to power outages across the country. Ukraine's largest dam has also been targeted, along with a hydroelectric station that supplies power to the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant.
Bad
The overnight
people.
attack comes the day after Russia fired a barrage of missiles into Kyiv. It was the first sustained attack on the Ukrainian capital in more than a month. Meanwhile, a former U.S. Marine currently detained in Russia is concerned about the state of prisoner exchange negotiations in the wake of Alexei Navalny's death. Paul Whelan, who was born in Ottawa, also holds British, Irish, and U.S. passports, and he's been in prison in Russia now for 5 years. Briar Stewart reports.
It's quite obvious now that Russia took me hostage to get...
Paul Whelan called CBC News from his penal colony in Mordovia, Russia, where he's serving a 16-year sentence for espionage. Whelan was arrested in 2018 during a visit to Moscow, and the U.S. has declared him wrongfully detained. There are reports that Whelan, along with U.S. journalist Evan Gershkovich, are at the center of ongoing negotiations for a prisoner swap. A swap that might have also included Alexei Navalny, Russia's imprisoned opposition leader. President Vladimir Putin said he agreed to discuss Navalny's release just before he suddenly died.
The Russians didn't want to let Navalny go. They've been changing the goalposts since day one.
Last month, he spoke with U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, who has assured him the U.S. is doing everything it can to secure his release. Briar Stewart, CBC News, London.
The United States is scheduled to table a resolution today on the UN Security Council that calls for an immediate Israel-Hamas ceasefire. It's believed the American resolution calls for a 6-week truce that would allow for the delivery of humanitarian aid assistance into Gaza. It's also expected to call for the freeing of Israeli hostages. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says he's hoping the resolution will pressure Israel and Hamas to jointly agree on a pause in the fighting. Now to Ottawa, where an NDP MP is calling on the lobbying commissioner to investigate the activities of one of Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre's senior advisors. Kate McKenna has the story.
NDP MP Charlie Angus has asked the lobbying commissioner to investigate what he calls potentially inappropriate lobbying activities by top Conservative strategist Jenny Byrne. Byrne is a part owner of a provincial lobbying firm called Jenny Byrne and Associates. Shortly after Pierre Poilievre was elected Conservative leader, members of her firm opened a second business that does federal lobbying called Forecheck Strategies. Byrne isn't listed as an employee, but earlier this week, the Globe and Mail reported both firms are based in the same office and employ many of the same staff. Angus is questioning the ties between the two firms and whether Byrne followed all of the lobbying rules. His colleague, NDP MP Laurel Collins, also has concerns.
She's working for a lobbyist firm and trying to hide it from Canadians.
Byrne did not respond to a request for comment. In a statement, the president of Forecheck Strategies says she is not involved in the company and never has been. Kate McKenna, CBC News, Ottawa.
The Ontario government says it'll be extending a program that helps rural and northern hospitals avoid temporary ER closures. The program was set to expire at the end of this month, but the Ministry of Health has told eligible hospitals that the program will stay in effect now until at least September 30th. A spokesperson for Health Minister Sylvia Jones has said that the government is working on a more permanent solution with the Ontario Medical Association. And that is the world this hour. You can listen to us live on your mobile device using the CBC Listen app, or for news anytime, go to our website, of course, that's cbcnews.ca. For CBC News, I'm Joe Cummings.
From CNBC Tech Check at 5:43 p.m. on March 21st, 2024.
This Tech Check briefing is sponsored by Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
I'm Kate Rooney, and this is your CNBC Tech Check briefing. The Justice Department has filed an antitrust lawsuit against Apple, saying the iPhone maker makes it difficult and expensive for users and developers to venture outside of its ecosystem. Attorney General Merrick Garland said this morning the company has maintained monopoly power by violating antitrust law and has been willing to make iPhones less secure in order to maintain its dominance. The lawsuit claims that Apple's tactics extend beyond its devices businesses, citing its advertising, browser, FaceTime, and news offerings. The House of Representatives, meanwhile, unanimously passed a bill that would ban data brokers from selling Americans' personal information to foreign adversaries. Brokers could face penalties from the Federal Trade Commission if they're found to have sold sensitive information to countries like China, Russia, North Korea, and Iran. Lawmakers hope the measure, along with the bill passed last week that could ultimately ban TikTok in the U.S., will protect internet users and national security. And Threads, finally, is mimicking a swipe feature from dating apps like Match and Tinder. Users can now swipe left on posts they don't like and then right on posts that they do like. The feature is meant to help users improve the algorithm that populates the app's For You feed. For now, it's only being rolled out to a limited number of users. That's it from the West Coast. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.
This Tech Check briefing is sponsored by Comcast Business. With the advanced connectivity and intelligence of global secure networking, we're helping businesses of all sizes transform, grow, and thrive. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
From DW Newsbrief at noon on March 22nd, 2024.
This is DW News. These are our top stories. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has arrived in Israel for talks with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. He's meeting the Israeli government and is expected to discuss humanitarian aid distribution in Gaza and to urge Israel not to launch a ground operation in the city of Rafah in the south of the territory. At least 5 people have reportedly been killed and several wounded in another round of Russian strikes on Ukraine. Kyiv says 1 million people are now without power following attacks on the country's energy facilities. Ukraine's largest dam has also been hit. Ukrainian armed forces say they brought down more than 90 Russian missiles and drones. The Kremlin says Russia is at war with Ukraine because of increased Western involvement on Kyiv's behalf. The comments from spokesman Dmitry Peskov to a pro-Kremlin newspaper are seen as an escalation of the official language used to describe the conflict, which was originally referred to as a special military operation. You're watching DW News from Berlin. You'll find more on our website, dw.com.
All right, we are back. Woohoo. And that was pretty quick. All right, let me drop a link for anybody who wants to join in on the fun today. And come and tell me what your favorite superhero is. And let's see if we can break it down symbolically. Let's see what the superhero, we can look up the story, check out the storyline, see what the hero is all about, where it's from, and then we'll try to see if it has any spiritual significance or any kind of like symbolic archetype, or if we can relate that superhero to any other, like one of my favorite superheroes, I'm going to say it right now. It's like everybody, I think most likely everybody knows it's the Flash, right? So the Flash is, it's like Hermes Trismegistus, I guess, or something like that. But it's one of the Greek gods, right? The one that is the messenger. He's like, he flies, he's got, he's really fast, but he's got like wings on his running shoes or some whatever, or Mercury, or is also another. So when you break it down, like the Flash is like actually the archetype of some kind of astrological. It's like it's Mercury, in other words, right? In if you break it down, like if you backtrack it down, you'll see. Anyway, So anybody wants to, yeah. I'm doing me, guys. I love superheroes, man. So today I'm doing me. So guys, yeah. So I figured let's go touch the child in everyone. Let's go see what's going on in there. See what's your favorite superhero. It's like you guys can say it in chat. Don't have to come up here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. And please, nobody tell me that their favorite superhero is Snafu because I'm gonna fucking jump out the window. It's like, no, Well, you can also have a favorite anti-hero, right? Because there are anti-heroes. So you hated fake crap growing up and never had one. What do you mean fake crap? So you just like, you don't have an imagination? It's like, never dreamt of flying? I've dreamt of flying, man. That was like awesome. Awesome. That was like one, what's scary is like coming back down. Ah, you're like fucking, but then you bounce back up again. It's screwed you. It's fucked up, man. Yeah, flying in your dreams. Pretty awesome. It's like you're not too sure how to do it in the beginning. Yeah. You start jumping and then you just like take off and it's like, whoa. And then you're like, but you're not sure. You're like, it's like you land back down again. It's like, oh my God. Ah! Then you land on the ground. It's like, it's freaky. Okay. How about that? Throw me a cape and I'm still not getting off this bench. Throw me a cape. Well, that's another question. Cape or no cape? Right? Like, the Flash doesn't have a cape, right? The speed he's going, if you get caught in something, I don't know. But I guess Superman, they all have, got these superheroes here. My background. There's Paul with long hair and no curly, twiggly Clint Cart thing. Clint Cart. Oh boy. Clark Kent. Okay. Yeah. Who is the one next to Mitch? Oh, fuck. Right there. Next to Mitch. Hold on. Who am I pointing at? Mitch. So that would be Brielle right there. This is her. Is Grace, anti-hero. It's written right there, A, anti-hero. Mitch, anti-hero as well. They're both, that's why they're both on the same side, right? And you look at their colors, like they're black and red. They're not necessarily like good superheroes, right? Okay. All the good superheroes are all in blue, red, and yellow, right? And yeah, I did put Jack. I put Jack right here, our fellow Jack here. Yeah, right here. Okay. I put our friend Jack there as one of the good guys. Fucking I don't ask me why. I just did because I think he's a good guy. He's just like he's one of them confused superheroes who hasn't found his identity yet, right? So he's gonna get there. I believe he'll get there. He'll just like he needs some adjustment. That's why he's like here, he's like he's our little buddy here. We're gonna fix him, And we got Christos right there. Yeah, that's Christos. Okay. We have Christos. Verily right here. Well, obviously, I believe everybody recognizes me. Right. And that's it. Yeah. And Paul without the curly Clark Kent thingy and with long hair. You get it? I kind of like this thing. And the AI, there's not much AI happening here. This is, well, actually there is. Honestly, I don't even know where this original picture came from. I think it is an AI generated image, right? But then I just did the face swapping on there. Sometimes I remove background and I put my own backgrounds in there and stuff like that because I don't like the color of the background. It doesn't like stand out enough. But in this one, I had like enough color, enough fucking. It's like, it's just standing out, and it's pretty much like the concepts of the thumbnails that I make are because I want them to be extremely colorful, extremely eye captivating thumbnails, and I just enjoy this. I have so much fun, and the fact that everybody just like likes guessing who's on there, it's just it's interesting. And I think I as the fact that I put them all up here, the background, and where I'm sitting here actually hides Grace, so we don't really see her that much. My chair hides her too, so all right. So I couldn't, and there's this other thing when I make these thumbnails is like not all the faces work with the face transfer thingy-majiggy, right? Like I have Jackie Fox's face, and I've been trying to get her on a thumbnail so badly, and it's just like the AI doesn't want to recognize her face. I don't know why. It's just insane. It's driving me nuts. So I had to like go back, take more pictures of her until finally it fed come. Oh, okay, yeah, there's a picture of yeah, okay, we'll transform that face. And I was like, wow, man, it took enough time, but it doesn't work on all these faces, right? So that's why I have to diligently choose faces, and then I have to do it over and over again, and then swap. It's crazy. I have to like redo the image at least 5 or 6 times sometimes. If I'm lucky, I get to like just do it 3 times and we're done. It's good. But sometimes when it's that oh no, that face doesn't work there. It just doesn't fit with the original face, right? Because the picture has like people with their original faces on there, and the actual face that goes there needs to at least resemble slightly the same as the and also the face angle, right? If you're like left or right shit, that shows as well. So yeah, it's a lot of work, guys. It doesn't show, but I spend like freaking hours in the morning making these. I've got another one that I've made, but I decided not to use it today. I decided to go with this one. The other one is freaking crazy, man. But I wanted to do like the good guys and the bad guys, right? So I wanted to have like Enslavia versus like either Talcadia or fucking Slow Stadia, or something like that. But the AI, so I have to, for it to work, I only have fucking Slow State left to generate his face. The AI won't fucking, for some reason it's making his forehead look like he's a Klingon, right? I don't know why. So I have to find a better picture of Slow State for that particular image, because we got like I said, like the anti-heroes and the heroes. So okay, you see, the New World Order is here. Might as well create AI thumbnails. Yeah, well, it's not the AI. This is it. Usually guys giving all the credit to AI. What the fuck? How about all the work that I put into it, the thumbnail? How about 2.5 hours I spent making this one? And the other one. And the one that I made for Paul. And most likely every other thumbnail I'm going to be making for any other person that's going to be wanting one. And I'm going to be, most likely charging for my time, because this is insane. It's like it does take a certain amount of time. Some thumbnails are really quick. But other ones where you're like, fuck, I really want that particular image, and it's the AI is not, it's not agreeing with you, right? So you have to work around it, man. It'll function the way you want it to function. So the AI has its limits. It still doesn't have that artistic eye. It doesn't have that particular, when you want to create shit like face swapping or creating, all kinds of different shit, It doesn't create the fucking texts, the text and all the infography that goes into that. It's like all the ideas, the particular pictures that are chosen for the thumbnail. You know, AI didn't come up with that idea, did it? No, I'm the one who thought of superheroes today. Waste of time. Well, it's not when you're enjoying yourself. It's not a waste of time at all. It's actually stimulating your creative part, your artistic part of yourself, right? Somebody fishing for credit. What is the time? At T pointing their vehicles at equipment blue throughout the states. Think do optics. Okay? Do not which makes you happy. And yeah, right. Do that which makes you happy. I like that. Explain the dev optics in play. What are not dev, but do optics. Okay. Un equals blue. Un in French is one. All right, so I say I gotta be me. So I say I gotta be free. Yeah, tell us about it. Snaps. Remember when the group Blue Men? Yeah, tell us about it. Snaps. My reporters haven't showed up for work today, so we're going solo for now. Drop the link in chat for anybody who wants to join in. Any of you guys watch the TV series The Boys? Now that's a television series. That's one hell of a television series. It's insane. It's really good. Homelander, completely fucking psychopathic and insane. Oh yeah. Narcissistic, like completely, like the highest level of narcissism in it's like, oh my god, I just thought of a clip I'm gonna turn Jack Talcott into Homelander. Oh, Bizarro, man. I love that fucking character, man. Wow, I love him. He's an anti-hero. He's not a villain. That's everybody, right there. Bizarro, anti-hero. What's up, Snap? What's Snaps? Hold on, wait a minute. Wait.
Breaking news, OTW is more concerned about AI thumbnails than what's happening in the world right now. The optics are high.
You got me, Snaps.
Yeah, your thumbnail. Man, you're like a perfect example of the average fucktard that just is going on with life, doesn't give a fuck that, New World Order might so-called good is upon us, Each day is a new day. Or, go OTW.
Actually, that is pretty much the way I see it, Snaps. I
already know, dude.
It's not that I don't give a fuck, because I have been preparing, for the past going on 7 years, and well, 6.5 years, and so it's still like I am kind of like slacking off. I have to admit, but it is wintertime for us over here. It's like it's fucking freezing today. It's like minus I don't know what, minus 200.
Well, I left 2 videos in your backstage. Everyone asked about the DEWs. One's only a 10-minute clip, and it's put very well together. AT&T now is painting vehicles across the United States, equipment and vehicles, blue. Which, if you guys know about Operation Blue Roof, way back in the day, which was a military FEMA thing, and then obviously with Hawaii, Paris, and the DEW optics. But with what they're claiming with FEMA and this whole solar eclipse crap, and there are some big optics, but it's all connected, like with the royal family and all the shit going on. Because during shit hitting the fan, there will be a disclosure of sorts, because there will have to be one side against another, even if we hit a civil of sorts. But I put the DEW optics in there backstage, both the clips. And yeah, if you're in the United States and you're catching these blue AT&T vehicles or a lot of maintenance vehicles that deal with electricity or things to that nature, they're starting to paint blue. You might want to realize that the optics have been shown in front of us even in the early 90s, Operation Blue Roof with FEMA and the military. And that's why you see these celebrities doing all the blue roofs all over everywhere in the blue roof. With it affects DEWs in play. So and they've showed us these optics a long time before ever putting it in our face. But that's what I gotta say. There's no sound.
There's no sound. Damn it. Fuck me.
And people will be surprised, because if you don't remember this early 90s footage of Operation Blue Roof, it was the first precursor of the messaging. Fire resistant tarps, natural disaster, And remember, Linda McMahon at the time was with the Trump administration working on what? Natural disaster relief. And now we know where Linda McMahon's husband, Mr. Vince McMahon, with the largest pogo group out there, WWE, the sex trafficking thing and so forth. It's all connected. But expect optics, maybe more DEW optics, because for AT&T, big companies like that, to start painting their equipment and vehicles blue, there's something to that.
Right. So, fuck, I need to... I know. I'll be right back.
Fuck you, Granny Panties. I saw the Granny Panties hosting a little shit show. Fuck OTW. Fuck Paul. Fuck Snafu. Well, fuck you, Granny Panty weaponized Me Too Karen cupcake fucktards. The optics are high.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, both the clips I sent you are pretty intriguing.
Okay. Hold on a second.
And I think a lot of you guys,
drop them in.
We talked about the blue roofs and the lasers and all that, but you all forgot about Operation
Blue Roof. I had to fucking refresh the page, so I lost the links in private chat. You want to drop them again? All right, and let's get rid of this whole thing here. No, wait a minute. Okay, that's good. Just gonna take this and put it over here. There we go. I don't need that for now. What's this? Oh, I do have it. Okay, hold on a second. And we got Mitch, the anti-hero's in the house. What's up, Mitch?
What's up, man?
Oh, so did you see yourself on the thumbnail?
Yeah. I hear myself. Is that on my end?
Probably so. When we see, I don't have the thing activated there. You shouldn't be hearing an echo of yourself.
Yeah, I might have to. I'm trying to turn on echo cancellation, but I think it's on. So I'll let me back out and rejoin.
All right. Okay. Okay. Snaps. Oh, you got the links? Okay, good.
Yeah, I put both of them in there.
All right, hold on. Let me
And
pause
you're
that.
right. These DWs will basically, it's corralling sheep. Think if there was a mass exodus, in the mainland, and that's why we put out the videos about the national parks here in America being United Nations ran. Whether you know it or not, Yellowstone National Park, all these big national parks are under the guise of United Nations regulations. They have been since the 90s. And so if we have DEWs pushing out people throughout the country, people can't go live off the grid. People they're going to corral people in so many ways. And so, especially people think, oh, I'll just go live out in the forest and stuff. That's hence why these national parks are already United Nations regulated. It's getting pretty big, and the optics are ramping up, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got to say.
Life is nothing but illusions. And those illusions are up to us to decipher and discern what is the truth, yo. Ladies and gentlemen, the world stage is being set, the B system is in play, and the optics are high. And that is the truth, yo. I'm Snappy Snaps, you guys are the Snappy crew, the glue, each and every one of you. And remember, the optics will continue. Snap the crew, the optics are high, the optics are high. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done many videos on the DEW optics, DEWs, direct energy weapons, and there was some optics. I'm going to get my old video we did a while back, try and get it played for you guys, but the blue roof optics, we're going to talk about the blue roof optics, okay? And that is something that, again, we're witnessing some very weird optics in play. But wouldn't you be surprised if I told you that there was Operation Blue Roof with FEMA in the military years ago, before we're witnessing the optics now? Again, the optics are high. I'm Snappy Snaps. If you want to help me, hit the PayPal in the link below. But most of all, keep being you, the crew, the glue. And again, the optics are ramping up. Check this out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've witnessed optics with Paradise, California, Texas now, which we'll go into. We've witnessed optics with Australia. Remember, extinct level scenarios were going on. We had extinct levels happen in our lifetime over in Australia situation. And then, of course, Paris and the fires out there. Again, these DW fires, optics, tree lines, the footage being caught, just everything. Now, again, this is old footage with FEMA and military talk about Blue Roof, Operation Blue Roof. But years later, now we're witnessing some optics with blue roofs. Let's take a look into this video.
Operation Blue Roof and the FEMA Self-Help Program, while similar, use two different materials. Both programs help reduce further rain damage to homes and provide temporary protection for the roofs of residential structures damaged during severe weather. The sheeting for Operation Blue Roof are installed by a contractor, overseen by the Corps of Engineers according to certain specifications. The material is a rolled polyurethane sheeting with fiber reinforcement. It's 10 millimeters thick and measures 20 feet by 100 feet. It's used for major impacts to roofs. The sheeting is 100% waterproof. It is also tear resistant, UV resistant, and fire retardant. The FEMA self-help tarps are installed by the homeowner. The material is thinner and not as resilient as the plastic sheeting. It typically measures 20 feet by 25 feet with grommets to allow for a tie-down solution. These blue tarps are used for minor roof repairs and are more of a patch solution. To sign up for the program, you can call 888-ROOF-BLUE. You can go to blueroof.us, or you can go to one of our many sign-up locations.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a chat GPT where someone asked about blue. What color would you describe right with blue? And it goes, the color blue is often associated with correctness, stability, reliability, and trustworthiness. And then it pulled that picture as you see up. And Mr. Biden here talks about the right roof and wrong roof and the fire not touching it. Very interesting optics, right, guys?
Because if you fly over these areas that are burned to the ground, you'll see in the midst of 20 homes that are just totally destroyed, one home sitting there because they had the right roof on it. And anyway, since I took office, FEMA's provided Texas alone.
If you fly over these areas that are burned to the ground, you'll see in the midst of 20 homes that are just sitting there because they had the right roof on it. And anyway, since I took office, FEMA's provided Texas alone.
The world's first airborne directed energy weapon, the airborne laser, also known as the ABL. Just mounting the ABL requires one of the most sophisticated and elaborate modifications in history. The entire nose section is removed and retrofitted, and the world's largest titanium plate is installed to hold the enormous turret-mounted laser in place. The ABL system is designed to find, track, and destroy an enemy target in the air and on the ground. It can loiter at 40,000 feet for 5 hours, refuel in midair, and destroy a target 60 miles away in less than a second.
What the f*** is that, dude? What the f*** is that, dude?
There was something blue they didn't want to burn.
Blue car did not burn in flames. Same as the blue umbrella.
Laser weapons can be programmed to different wavelengths.
Nuclear weapons facility in the Texas Panhandle was shut down because of raging wildfires. Now, the fire is north of the plant, and emergency personnel are monitoring the situation right now.
The United States nuclear arsenal is assembled and disassembled at Pantex, about 30 miles from Amarillo, and authorities say the fires, again, are getting dangerously close to that facility. They just completed a check 2 minutes ago, and all non-essential personnel are now off-site.
Yeah, here's what it looks like tonight in the Panhandle. The winds kicked up, causing wildfires to explode.
Evacuations are happening in multiple towns right now in that rural area, and we just got this new video in showing residents leaving Pampa. That's about an hour east of Amarillo. Now to a look at that overall area. 4 major wildfires are burning right now and have scorched more than 290,000 acres so far.
So Smokehouse Creek fire is the largest, and it's 0% contained. The fire has single-handedly burned more than 250,000 acres, and Governor Abbott has issued a disaster declaration for that area.
Well, with all the optics that are in play and the New World Order beast system agendas in play, the optics will continue to ramp up. We have attacks on our food supply, our medical supply, everything, our cellular DNA. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the optics are high, and they will ramp up.
They say Aldi Fresh, but their salads contain bioengineered food ingredients. Their bagels contain bioengineered food ingredients. Not so fresh. No artificial flavors, but it contains bioengineered food ingredients. Even the granola bars or fruit bars contains bioengineered food ingredients.
Well, again, guys, you guys are Snafu Crew, the glue, each and every one of you. If you want to help me out, hit the PayPal. It's in the descriptions if you click on the link underneath. But most of all, keep being you, the crew. And remember, you are the truth, yo. You have your truth, yo. Real recognizes real in the end. Always stand up for what's right. The New World Order beast system agendas are in play. Much love.
And now the next clip I sent you was up-to-date AT&T trucks and equipment here in the States. They're popping up blue. It's only a 12-second clip, but just people on the street caught the blue new AT&T. And they're doing it all throughout the United States with big companies like AT&T, communication companies. Makes you guys wonder, huh?
No, it doesn't. But that's your intent, is to make people wonder.
Because you're a fucking dumbass.
To create confusion and sell pure porn. So don't forget to hit up my PayPal because I'm an advocate for our country and the military, but they're the ones who are attacking you. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of disclosure and
Oh,
Sell you
Mitch is
some
going to give
fear
us
porn.
disclosure. Let's hear Mitch's. Hey, Mitch, why don't you put videos together and do
And
content? Why
completely
don't you do
ignore the
content, Mitch?
solutions
No,
to.
Mitch, why don't
Oh
all the
no,
fucking shit you run
they're
your mouth on
destroying
the channels,
California. They're
all the stuff
destroying.
you do
You
with
can't
them,
live
how
off the
come you
grid.
don't do content, Mitch?
Oh no, you
It's a
can't live
valid
off the
question,
grid.
right? Right, Mitch?
You better live in the cities because they're going to destroy the people with direct energy weapons off grid.
Well, it's going to push people to smart cities. That's what I feel.
Right? Because they won't use direct energy weapons in smart cities. Because your feelings really matter, logically.
Again, Mitch, when you start doing content on your own versus running around on a panels, being a little
Oh,
fucking
hit my
crybaby,
PayPal. I
maybe I'll
just
listen to some of the
regurgitated
things you
fear
say.
porn from the internet. TikTok videos.
Fear porn. Well, here's the
Told you
deal.
guys it's about to ramp up,
There's
guys.
reasons why
The storm is
TikTok are.
coming. The
You know
storm
what's
is
funny?
coming. Hit my
You know
PayPal.
what's funny? TikTok. The reason TikTok videos are
The storm is
prevalent.
coming. Hit my
Because you know
PayPal.
what's funny? Here in America, you got gender fucking fluid kids talking about if their weenie should
Storm
be a
is
vagina.
coming. Hit my
But in
PayPal.
other countries, TikTokers like say there's a fucking rape tree and cartels cutting
Storm
off
is
people's
coming.
fucking heads.
Hit my
Oh, they pull
PayPal.
out the phone and put it on TikTok. You think other
Storm is
countries use
coming. Hit
these
my
apps like
PayPal.
Americans? No. Hence why you see a lot of these news feeds come through certain
Optics
platforms
are
like
high. It's
TikTok.
ramping
Hence why
up.
you
Hit my
see Americans
PayPal.
trying to take TikTok out. It is Chinese
It's gonna
based.
get worse, guys. Hit my PayPal.
Hey, Mitch. Mitch,
The
are you still in
government that I
victim
advocate
mode?
for
I guess
and that I
obviously.
use for my
When
protection
are you gonna
is
do your
going
own
to attack
content, Mitch?
you. Hit my
Mitch, when are you gonna
PayPal.
start producing? When are you gonna
Hit my
start doing
PayPal
something?
so I can call the police.
So we found the footage of you saying you don't remember if you fucked your
Play
dog or not.
it.
Maybe we should
Play the
pull that up.
footage.
You
What
fucked your.
we've got here is failure to
So we did
communicate.
review the footage, and you did
We
say you
found the
don't remember if you
footage. It's
fucked your dog or
coming.
not. What kind
We
of
just gotta
person
wait
says
for
they don't
Derek to get
remember if they
home. We're not
fucked
gonna play
their
the
dog?
footage. We're just gonna
Do
keep
you play
repeating
with
this
your dog
narrative.
in unnatural ways
This
while
is
you're
Paul's
laying down in your
narrative of
truck?
dog fucking
Because you don't
fantasies
remember if you
that you're
fucked your dog or
repeating.
not, right, Mitch? You don't remember if
You're
you stuck your little
repeating
penis
Paul's
in your
dog
dog's
fucking
scooter,
fantasy
don't you, Mitch?
narrative. Yeah.
I'm kind of retarded.
PayPal. Donate to my PayPal. Fantasy. Child rape, dog fucking fantasies.
Oh, I don't remember if I fucked my dog.
Sexually
Quote
oppressed
Mitch.
grown
Quote
men.
Mitch.
Mitch, get a
Well,
life,
you
bro.
do remember you
Get a
fucked
life.
your
Good
dog. You're
job.
just not
Sexually
telling the
oppressed
people.
Mitch,
grown
You
seriously.
men
fucked your dog.
Mitch, get a
being
life, please.
tyrannized by government. American
Mitch, you
heroes like
jealous
Brian
of
O'Shea.
anybody who's begging online other than you?
Brian O'Shea is an American hero. You non-American
Oh,
fucks.
now we get to the core of why he's jealous still.
Right.
Brian O'Shea and Daddy
Jealousy.
Optic.
More hating. Brian O'Shea got
You're
$400
jealous of
the
my
other day.
dog fucking
That's hate.
fantasies. You're jealous of me.
Why are you so jealous? If it was you,
Why are you
years
so
he's done
jealous
this.
of
2
a
years, this is
50-year-old
what he does
man
every
living in
day.
his mom's
you be
car,
on Daddy's show fucking trying to say,
having a manic
Daddy,
episode,
let's talk
peddling
about my
pity
interaction with the police.
with his
You are
friends who are
jealous of
selling fear
O'Shea.
porn? Hit
You
my
are jealous
PayPal.
of Daddy.
Anyone
You
do
are
anything
jealous
right,
PayPal.
Mitchell? Is anyone ever right? Can anyone
Hit my
ever do anything right
PayPal.
out here?
Storm's coming. Hit my PayPal.
They're going to buy you condoms for your dog?
Dog rape fantasies.
You're the one
He's
who says
jealous
you don't
of our
remember
dog rape
putting a weenie in your
fantasies.
dog's scooter.
Mitchell's
You're the one
jealous
who says,
of
I
our
don't
dog rape
remember if I fucked my
fantasies.
dog or not. Most people would say, fuck no, I didn't fuck my dog, you stick shit.
Mitchell's
You're the
jealous
one
of our dog
saying,
rape
damn, I don't
fantasies.
remember if I fucked it or not. At least this
Mitchell's
week.
jealous of our dog rape fantasies.
Does this go anywhere over the next
Hit
2
our
years? You've
PayPal.
already done
Yeah,
this for
donate
2
to our
years.
PayPal.
You did this for 2 years. Does this go anywhere over the next 2 years?
Goes right to our PayPal.
Why would it?
Well, now the core of this is O'Shea. That's why he fucking triggered. He's still jealous of O'Shea.
We're
and
American
Paul's
heroes.
interaction.
Dude, how does it feel to be 40 years old, look like you're 12, and not be able to take care of yourself or live a normal life? How does that feel?
We're American heroes. He's
You
jealous
realize
of
you're
our
going to be
dog
Jack
rape
Talcott
fantasies.
in like 10 years.
Mitchell's
You realize
jealous
that.
of my dog rape fantasies.
See, that's why Mitchell's he's the anti-hero in the see? He's
Yeah,
in
the
black and
heroes
red.
are having dog rape fantasies. Mitchell's jealous.
You know,
Like a
it's kind of
child.
like
Just listen to him. It's like a child on
Mitchell's
the
having dog rape
playground.
fantasies.
And they know they're guilty, so they keep saying it over and over
Mitchell's
and over.
jealous
You keep
of
bringing up
us.
the dog optics, which means it makes you sound guilty of fucking your dog.
Bodyguard, a new beginning.
Mitchell's jealous of us. Hit my PayPal. Storm is coming.
Not going to get a job. Not going to get community.
Jealous
not
of
gonna
our
get
dog
land.
rape fantasies.
I'm just going to live in my truck and bitch online for 2 years.
Brian O'Shea is an American hero.
You get money off of other people's broadcasts audience.
Non-American assholes. Donate to my PayPal.
They call me Mitch Talcott.
Non-American
My name is
hero.
Dominic. They changed it.
Mitchell's jealous of our dog rape fantasies.
Mitchell's jealous of anybody who has anything or anyone because he has nothing and no one.
Mitchell's jealous of guys fantasizing about dog rape.
Mitchell gets donations from other people's broadcasts and other people's audiences, and because he doesn't have his own audience.
And now
Then he
you're
says he didn't
doubling
need
down on
it.
the dog shit.
OTW needs me to create an audience.
It's okay.
You're still his own channel
you
has
still-
no audience.
OTW is jealous of the donations I get. Mitchell's jealous
It's okay,
of the
you're
dog rape
still-
fantasies we have.
You need him to create an audience, but he has no audience on his channel.
OTW is jealous of Mitchell's donations. Mitchell's jealous of our dog rape fantasies.
Peter will track the homeless ass down for that dog.
It's okay, Mitch. You don't have to do this, Mitch.
Jealous of our dog.
This is exactly what I said the other day. It's like worse that Mitchell got a donation because now he stayed at the Airbnb for 3 days and now he's back to nothing. So he's more pissed off than ever, right? That's why it's not good to give him shit.
We're jealous of Mitchell's donations. Mitchell's jealous of our dog rape fantasies. New beginnings.
Shouldn't we get a cut?
New beginnings.
No, but when you think of it, we should get a cut because, you get
Mitchell's
those
jealous of our
donations because of
donations.
your
We
appearances
should get a
on other
cut.
panels.
Mitchell owes us money.
Yeah.
Remember the peg crisis after fucking
Hey, wait a minute. That works out well because Tarek owes money to Mitchell, so we'll collect
Jealous of
Tarek.
our dog rape fantasies.
Hey, Mitchell, how
OTW is
much is the
jealous
peg
of Mitchell's
crisis after
donations.
fucking,
So is
paying you now?
Paul.
Mitchell, why would you just say things? Mitchell, why would you just say things like a child that you know are not true? Why would you
Paul
embarrass
is jealous of Mitchell's
Why are you feeding
donations.
back, OTW? Someone's feeding back.
Mitchell is jealous.
There you go. There was Freudian slip. Mitchell is jealous of Paul's donation. It doesn't go back the other way.
Am I the one feeding back?
Yeah.
I am.
Yes.
How the fuck does that happen? Mic check.
Paul gets 10 times the value Mitchell gets regularly. That upsets him. Pretending that someone's jealous of him. It's inverse projection.
Mitchell's jealous of our dog rape fantasies.
Open volume mixer.
We're walking the path of Christ. Donate to us. We're better than all of you. Mitchell's jealous of us because we have dog rape fantasies. We're here to protect your kids.
Is there still feedback?
Test. Yes, there is.
Mitchell's jealous of our dog rape fantasies.
We got it, Mitchell. We get you're trying to trigger
Mitchell's
desperately.
jealous of our dog.
Mitchell, we heard it. We got it. You're desperately trying to get a rise out of everyone and trigger because you're a little deviant. We got it. We know who you are.
Mitchell's
Imagine
jealous
a
of our
world where
dog
you
rape
woke up every day, you were happy and peaceful and faithful and thankful and grateful and loving and had something going on. Imagine that.
We fantasized about Mitchell raping his dog. Now he's jealous of us.
Fascinating. Have you actually ever met anyone in life who could be jealous of you? You have so little. You've done so little.
Apparently you are.
Apparently, okay.
Okay, now
Mitchell's jealous of our dog rape fantasies. We fantasize about Mitchell raping his dog, so he's jealous of us.
You realize every time you do this and try to inverse project, we realize that we have you on a hook and you're obsessed and that you're just cycling.
We fantasized about Mitchell raping his dog.
You realize that I basically turned you into my bitch online, and now you're just triggered and cycling and spinning every day and showing up because you need to be seen and heard. You think anything you're saying is working in the inverse projection?
Mitchell's obsessed with us. That's why we fantasize about him raping his dog.
Oh, Mitch, come on, give it up now. That's enough.
Mitchell's obsessed with us. That's why we fantasize about him raping his dog.
Just keep repeating it till you believe it.
Mitchell's obsessed with us. That's why he fantasizes. That's why we fantasize about him raping his dog.
Wait a second. You just Freudian slipped again. Mitchell fantasizes about what?
Mitchell's obsessed with us.
You're so dumb and just so fucking like unaware that while you're trying to do the bit and inverse project, you're actually slipping up multiple times and saying you have bizarre fantasies.
Mitchell's obsessed with us. He's jealous of our fantasies about rape dogs.
There you go. Now you got it. You just did it again. Mitchell's obsessed with us. He follows us around daily and has nothing good to say and is constantly cycling and spinning and triggered. Like
Mitchell's obsessed with us. That's why we fantasize about him.
All right. No, that doesn't happen. We don't even think of you till you show up.
That's why we repeat fantasies about dog rape.
Well, it's just the thing is you're not going to fuck anyone else other than that dog because no one's going to get near you.
That's why we fantasize about Mitchell's sex life, fucking dogs.
It's not a fantasy. It's just obvious. Evidentiary.
We fantasize about Mitchell. He's obsessed with us.
There we go. Let me see if that works. Your wish is my command. Whoever asked me for that.
Yeah, we're gonna need some of the people to go over there and do a wellness check. I think some of our people.
Let's trauma bond about us having fantasies of Mitchell fucking his dog.
Yeah, OTW. You're gonna have to get some of the folks from the agency over there to do a wellness check. This kid seems very unsafe. Seems like he's liable to potentially harm himself or someone else. Very sick and twisted.
Mitchell's obsessed with us. That's why we fantasize about him raping his dog.
Is there any other place in life you could get this much attention and be this desperate?
Mitchell's obsessed with us. That's why we fantasize about him raping his dog.
Great stuff.
Yeah. Great. Amazing. Hold on, I got
Donate today. Support the stream.
Mitchell, you should see the fucking value lately on my side. It's out of control. You should put a stop to it. You should try to put a stop to it. The amount of value that's been coming in is just crazy. It's inspiring and motivating. I'm so thankful and grateful every day.
I'm trying to put a stop to Mitchell's donations. He should try to do the same so I don't feel bad. Because Mitchell's jealous of our donations. So we're going to try and stop his. Mitchell's obsessed with us, so we fantasize about him raping his dog. I'm out of content.
Oh, no, I'm not.
I'm thinking about shutting the channel down.
That's the thing. You're the discontent content. You're the gay retard cycling and going bodyguard, a new beginning. You're the content.
Mitchell's obsessed with us.
Like, you're so dumb that we've been getting so much value on this side just from making people like you content, and you barely get anything, if anything at all. That's why you're so mad.
About
Like you have no viewers on your broadcast, but on this broadcast, people watch you look like a retard and then contribute. That just burns you up. You don't even get anything for your retardation on your own channel.
We fantasize about Mitchell raping his dog. He's obsessed with us. Mitchell hurt us. Censor Mitchell for safety. Our message is too powerful for YouTube. They're hurting us. Moose hurt me. Mitchell hurt me. The internet hurt me. But we're American heroes. Donate to us. We fantasize about Mitchell raping his dog. He's jealous of us. We fantasize about donations Mitchell's getting from this community, so we need to stop them. Mitchell's taking food off my table. Mitchell hurt me. We need to network with wife-beating, child-neglecting criminals who have also networked with a guy who's in prison for raping his own daughter to grow our numbers. Because we stand for truth. Paul's the greatest thing in this realm. That's why he's jealous of Mitchell's donations. Paul doesn't do the penis vagina thing. He's a virgin. We fantasize about Mitchell raping his dog, so he's jealous of us. Donate. We're jealous of Mitchell's donations, so if you donate to us, we hope it'll make Mitchell jealous, so we can have something else to fantasize about other than him raping his dog. We have dog sex fantasies. That's why Mitchell's jealous of us. We're such good men. Donate to us. We're the best thing you got. Donate to us. Support the stream. We're American heroes. We're standing for rights and freedoms. We get 2 to 3 dismissals per month. But my co-hosts won't help me deal with my court stuff. So now I'm paying thousands of dollars to the court because we get 2 to 3 dismissals per month and we're helping people. Donate to us. We're helping people. We're here and we're here to help. Donate to us. Nothing is ever enough. Just keep donating to us. Mitchell's a charity case. That's why we need your money. That's why we need to stop him from getting donations. Looks like I'm going back to the hotel. Thank you for the contributions. Mitchell's jealous of us. We fantasize about Mitchell raping his dog, so he's jealous of us. Can we get back to OTW telling us how he has superior discernment? Because, yeah, our fantasies about Mitchell raping dogs are making him really jealous. Mitchell's really jealous. Mitchell's jealous. We're out of content. Thinking about shutting the channel down because Benton's better than us. We're depressed because we're not as good of YouTubers as we thought we were. So we're gonna sell our soul and fantasize about dog rape while acting like we're standing for women and children. Because we're real men. So donate to us. We're real men. We're American heroes. And we fantasize about Mitchell raping his dog to make him jealous of us. We're rich. We're YouTube rich. We're making so much money. Come try to stop it, Mitchell. I want you to be jealous like I am of you. Mitchell hurt Paul. Paul said he was scared of Mitchell and he'd have to shoot him. Mitchell has a big ol' internet donger, virtually raping all of us. That's why we fantasize about him having sex with animals. Mitchell bad, we are good. We are godly, we are Christed. Paul's the only one walking the path of Christ. So donate to him. Paul is Christed. Paul is doing the work of St. Patrick, admittedly so. Paul is an agent to the Antichrist Church, the imposters, the jealous gods, the wannabes, the tryhards. St. Patrick was an American hero, like Ryan O'Shea and Paul.
Hey, OTW, let's call PETA live. I'll talk to him if you can make the phone call go through where everyone can hear it. Let's call PETA live.
Let's call the
Stay on the
government.
phone with me, Mitch. We need you to, we need you here while I talk to PETA about
We
fucking your poop.
fantasize about
Well, fantasy
raping
fucking your
dogs. So Mitchell's jealous of us. And now we're going to call PETA.
Let's do it.
Because
Let's call
we're
PETA
real
together.
men. We're big, strong men. We call the UN. And then we make videos
I want
begging
you to
for
talk to
PayPal
PETA with me.
donations, talking about the UN's direct energy weapons that we're subject to because we're citizen slaves and we're advocates for the military. Save our government. Save our democracy. Mitchell's a danger to our democracy.
Isn't it fascinating how he looks just like every Smeagol picture that you superimpose? Looks just like the Smeagol creature.
Mitchell's a danger to our democracy.
OTW, if you call Pete live, I'll talk to
We
him.
fantasize about Mitchell raping animals, so we're gonna call
I'm
PETA.
gonna say there's this
Only a
YouTube
Let's
selfish,
work together.
only a selfish, abusive piece of shit would get a
Let's work
dog
together.
and then force it to stay in the car with his lazy ass all day, every day, and give it nowhere to run or live. Only a selfish, abusive piece of shit would do that. And that's why human beings shouldn't have the ability to have animals. You have no business taking these animals out of their wild environment and stuffing them in a car with you to having to smell you all day, like Tommy, and then winding up with various diseases because the dog is completely all pressed, repressed, and depressed, just like the being who owns it.
Mitchell's jealous of our dog rape fantasies. Donate to us now. So we're saving the world.
You're the type of person who, while I don't support it, I will not lose sleep when you finally get put in jail for being a low-life piece of shit in every fashion of your life. When they finally get you on that park, like they've been running after you every couple weeks, and they finally put your bitch ass in jail, I'm really not going to lose any sleep, because then you'll be focused on having to finally direct yourself in your life.
Mitchell hurt us.
Well,
Mitchell hurt himself and everybody he says he cares about. But you know, that doesn't really apply here, right? We're impervious to your attacks.
Mitchell's obsessed with us. That's what we fantasize about, him raping animals.
How much longer are you going to do
We're
this?
calling PETA.
How much longer are you just going to do this voice and repeat shit over and over like a fucking obsessed tard?
It's like, Mitch.
We're calling PETA. Let's call.
Okay. Mitch, dude. All right.
Somebody's got to take care of that dog.
We get the bit, man. But think of the audience, bro. You know, I mean, we can fucking tolerate you doing this shit, but I mean, we can't do this all day long, man. All right. It's either fucking move on, do something else. But, you know, I believe, 66 people watching. Eventually, the bit gets a little fucking, you're wearing it out, man.
We're real men standing for animals, women, and children.
Okay. Goodbye.
How bizarre.
Yeah, man. It's like, okay, you can do that a while, but I mean, eventually you got to get over yourself, dude. I mean, it's like, it was entertaining, funny in the beginning, but.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, OTW, right? I mean, these people see this cretin for who and what he is. He doesn't give a fuck about anybody else. He doesn't even really care about himself. So he can't care about anyone else or the audience. Just there to be seen and heard, get his attention, try to convince himself that he's doing something. Shively just threw him $20, so now he gets to go back to the hotel, apparently. he thinks that's the place to be, right? Having to yell and scream online every day and attack people in order to get $20 to go back to the hotel for the night. He can't figure out he's living on borrowed time.
I see a slave moon rising.
I see menstruation on the way.
Okay, there's a hero. If you look inside
Mitchell Talcott, just do the simulation. Imagine him 10 years from now online. No one's helped me. He's too proud to actually get online and say no one's helped me. He'll still be doing this 10 years from now. No home, can't pay his bills, no partners, no family, everyone disconnected from him. And he'll just be online yelling, screaming, and complaining.
Yep. Poor Mitch, man. I mean, come on, Mitch. Hey, I haven't dropped the link in ages. Hold on, let me drop the link for anybody who wants to come on up here.
Yeah, I do. One of the reasons it's so easy for me to like forgive these people and their constant games and attacks is I pity them. Right? I really do feel sorry for Mitchell and Jack Talcott and all the rest of the folks on here who just completely dissolute and disturbed, have little to no options of where to go in life.
Oh, talking about Jack, did you receive the thumbnail I sent you?
No, I did look. You can pull it up though out here.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, hold on a sec. Do I have it here? Because sometimes I when I finish it, I erase everything. I was like, I try to keep room available on my computer. Oh, let me just check, see if I still have it. Oh, here it is. All right. There it is. This is the one I sent you.
Where's that from?
The Postman, the movie with Kevin Costner.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard for me to use thumbnails that just have Talcott, Slow State, and Hank. I mean, can we get back to me?
Yeah. But hold on a second. I got something here. Well, I sent you overlays. Like this one?
Yeah, like you do realize most of the audience still only shows up for me, and then they just have to deal with the fact that I wanted to change that dynamic, so I created a whack pack. Right, so it's like the whack pack's cool, you know. People have gotten used to it, you know, but it is still about me, as Mitchell says. Like no one shows up wanting to hear and see him, but everyone shows up every day wanting to hear and see me. I just didn't really like that dynamic, right? That just shows my humbleness and humility and like, you know, care for the people while also having fun with their disturbances and being able to kind of do something with it. So, yeah, it's like it's me and them now. You know what I mean? It's me and the whack pack, the tard pack.
I got, what do you think of this overlay? I got another one too. Hold on a sec. Where is the other one? Oh, yeah. Here's one. I think I showed you this one.
You know what their new name should be? Slack Pack. Because Whack Pack was taken by Howard. This is the Slack Pack. Because these people aren't exactly completely mentally and emotionally retarded. They're dissolute. They're lazy, procrastinating, slovenly people who aren't interested in doing or being anything in life. So that's the new name, the Slack Pack, right? You got Wizard, you got Jack Talcott, you got fucking Mitchell, you got Illuma Tommy, you got Slow State. The Slack Pack. I think it's perfect.
I actually was working on another thumbnail for today, and you were on it too. But I only got like the overlay. I didn't like set up the background on it yet. Check this one out. It's the good guys versus the bad guys.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
So there's a lot of faces in there, man. There's like there's Jack. There's you as Thor.
Why is Jack on my side?
Because yeah, that's one of the reasons I put him on the today's thumbnail, which is this one. Because I do believe that there's good in this man, and that he can still be converted to, you know, the right side of the force.
Okay.
What's up?
What's going on?
What's up, creature?
I just thought I'd share something in case, because it seemed, you know, relevant to the situation at hand. So it's back there.
Oh, okay. She's laughing already. I'm going. Okay. Share screen. Hold on a sec. Okay, why smart people believe stupid things, ladies and gentlemen. Play.
What causes delusion? The prevailing view is that people adopt false beliefs because they're too stupid or ignorant to grasp the truth. But just as often, the opposite is true. Many delusions prey not on dim minds, but on bright ones. And this has serious implications for education, society, and you personally. In 2013, the Yale law professor Dan Kahan conducted experiments testing the effect of intelligence on ideological bias. In one study, he scored people on intelligence using the cognitive reflection test, a task to measure a person's reasoning ability. He found that liberals and conservatives scored roughly equally on average, but the highest scoring individuals in both groups were the most likely to display political bias when assessing the truth of various political statements. In a further study, Kahan and a team of researchers found that test subjects who scored highest in numeracy were better able to objectively evaluate statistical data when told it related to a skin rash treatment. But when the same data was presented as relating to a polarizing subject, gun control, those who scored highest on numeracy actually exhibited the greatest bias. The correlation between intelligence and ideological bias is robust, having been found in many other studies, such as Taba and Lodge 2006, Stanovich et al. 2012, and Jocelyn and Heider Markel 2014. These studies found stronger biases in clever people on both sides of the aisle, and since such biases are mutually contradictory, they can't be a result of greater understanding. So what is it about intelligent people that makes them so prone to bias? To understand, we must consider what intelligence actually is. In AI research, there's a concept called the orthogonality thesis. This is the idea that an intelligent agent can't just be intelligent. It must be intelligent at something, because intelligence is nothing more than the effectiveness with which an agent pursues a goal. Rationality is intelligence in pursuit of objective truth, but intelligence can be used to pursue any number of other goals. And since the means by which the goal is selected is distinct from the means by which the goal is pursued, the intelligence with which an agent pursues its goal is no guarantee that the goal itself is intelligent. As a case in point, human intelligence evolved less as a tool for pursuing objective truth than as a tool for pursuing personal well-being, tribal belonging, social status, and sex. And this often required the adoption of what I call fashionably irrational beliefs, or fibs, which the brain has come to excel at. Since we're a social species, it is intelligent for us to convince ourselves of irrational beliefs if holding those beliefs increases our status and well-being. Dan Kahan calls this behavior identity protective cognition, or IPC. By engaging in IPC, people bind their intelligence to the service of evolutionary impulses, leveraging their logic and learning not to correct delusions, but to justify them. Or, as the novelist Saul Bellow put it, a great deal of intelligence can be invested in ignorance when the need for illusion is deep. What this means is that while unintelligent people are more easily misled by other people, intelligent people are more easily misled by themselves. They're better at convincing themselves of things they want to believe rather than things that are actually true. This is why intelligent people tend to have stronger ideological biases. Being better at reasoning makes them better at rationalizing. This tendency is troublesome in individuals, but in groups it can prove disastrous, affecting the very structure and trajectory of society. For centuries, elite academic institutions like Oxford and Harvard have been training their students to win arguments but not to discern truth. And in so doing, they've created a class of people highly skilled at motivated reasoning. The master debaters that emerge from these institutions go on to become tomorrow's elites: politicians, entertainers, and intellectuals. Master debaters are naturally drawn to areas where arguing well is more important than being correct: law, politics, media, and academia. And in these industries of pure theory, sheltered from reality, they use their powerful rhetorical skills to convince each other of fibs. The more counterintuitive, the better. Naturally, their most virulent arguments soon escape the lab, spreading from individuals to departments, to institutions, to societies. Some of these arguments can now be found everywhere. A prominent example is wokeism, an identitarian ideology combining elements of conspiracy theory and moral panic, which became fashionable in academia toward the end of the 20th century, and finally spread to the mainstream with the advent of smartphones and social media. Wokeism reduces the world down to simplistic oppressor-victim relations, in which people who are white, straight, slim, or male are the oppressors, while those who are non-white, LGBT, fat, or female are victims. Wokeists typically reject claims of objectivity as a weapon created by straight white men to enforce the dominant, cis-heteronormative, patriarchal, white supremacist worldview. As such, they believe that the purpose of scholarship is not to determine truth, but to promote social justice, or as they call it, diversity, equity, and inclusion. To this end, they will often use their intelligence to persuade people of arguments that are logically unsound, but which are perceived to contribute to a more equitable world. For instance, in the late 1960s, some master debaters decided that fat people are oppressed in a world where slimness is the norm, so they began to carve out a whole field in academia, known as fat studies, to address this oppression by creating cunning but irrational arguments to normalize obesity. Ignoring decades of medical research showing that being fat is a serious health risk, fat studies scholars argued that anti-fat attitudes are health risks because they may cause obese people anxiety and stress. Since then, these activist academics have developed even more convoluted rationalizations. Many now argue that wanting to fight obesity is white supremacy. Just as fat studies was created to normalize obesity in the interests of social justice, another academic field, gender studies, was created to normalize transgenderism and gender nonconformity through similarly dubious arguments. One such argument, that sex is a spectrum, is often justified on the basis that there's no single thing that distinguishes all men from all women. Such an abstract explanation is seductive, but beneath the allure, it's just an elaborate case of the univariate fallacy. It's true that no single thing distinguishes all men from all women, but no single thing distinguishes all cats from all monkeys either. Is this proof of a cat-monkey spectrum? Even though fibs like sex is a spectrum and obesity is healthy are objectively false, woke academics have made them mainstream through a combination of crafty arguments and idea laundering, the practice of couching opinions in academic jargon and placing them in academic journals to disguise ideology as knowledge. These kinds of master debatory beliefs now prevail among cultural elites, including those who should know better, such as biologists. But they are rarer among the common people, who lack the capacity for mental gymnastics required to justify such intricate delusions. Despite being irrational, wokeism is nevertheless an intelligent worldview. It's intelligent but not rational because its goal is not objective truth or even social justice, but social signaling. And in pursuing this goal, it's a powerful strategy. People who engage in woke rituals, such as telling obese people they're perfect just the way they are, or encouraging kids to question their gender, or calling for the defunding of the police, signal to others that they're cultured and compassionate towards society's designated downtrodden. Their actions often end up hurting rather than helping those in need, but they make some people feel good for a while, and they increase their own social status, which explains why wokeism is most
I
prevalent.
noticed he slipped defunding the police into there. That was interesting.
Media, academia, entertainment, and advertising. Wokeism is what happens when identity-protective cognition is allowed to run rampant through cultural institutions like Harvard and Hollywood. But while wokeism is currently systemic in the West, in the 1800s, the dominant racial ideology in America really was white supremacy. As a result, the master debaters of that age often used their reasoning not to justify discrimination against whites, but discrimination against blacks. An example would be the American physician Samuel Cartwright, a strong believer in slavery. He used his learning to avoid the clear and simple realization that slaves who tried to escape didn't want to be slaves, and instead diagnosed them as suffering from a mental disorder he called drapetomania, which could be remedied by whipping the devil out of them. It's an explanation so idiotic only an intellectual could think of it, much like the fictitious disorder that white people are diagnosed with today, white fragility. Cartwright's case shows that the problem of runaway rationalization is not just a disorder of today's woke intellectuals, but of educated people of any persuasion and any time, and that includes you. Since you're watching a video about intelligence right now, you're likely above average in intelligence, which means that you, whatever you believe, should be extra vigilant against your intellect being commandeered by your animal impulses. But how does one do that exactly? How does an intelligent person avoid a disorder that preys specifically on intelligence? The standard rationalist path is to try to avoid delusion by learning about cognitive biases and logical fallacies, but this can be counterproductive. Research suggests that teaching people about misinformation often just causes them to dismiss facts they don't like as misinformation, while teaching them logic often results in them applying that logic selectively to justify whatever they want to believe. Such outcomes make sense. If knowledge and reasoning are the tools by which intelligent people fool themselves, then giving them more knowledge and reasoning only makes them better at fooling themselves. I've been writing about irrationality since 2017, and in that time I've noticed a disturbing pattern. Whenever I post of a cognitive bias or logical fallacy, my replies are soon invaded by leftists claiming it explains rightist beliefs, and by rightists claiming it explains leftist beliefs. In no cases will someone claim it explains their own beliefs. I'm likely guilty of this too. It feels effortless to diagnose others with biases and fallacies, but excruciatingly hard to diagnose oneself. As the famed decision theorist Daniel Kahneman quipped, I've studied cognitive biases my whole life and I'm no better at avoiding them. This is not to say that education is futile. Learning can help to limit motivated reasoning, but only if it's accompanied by a deeper kind of development, that of one's character. Motivated reasoning occurs when we place our intelligence and learning into the service of irrational goals. The root of the problem is therefore not our intelligence or learning, but our goals. Most goals of thinking are not to reach objective truth, but to justify what we wish to believe. There is only one thing that can motivate us to put our intelligence into the service of objective truth, and that is curiosity. It was curiosity that was found by Kahan's research to be the strongest countermeasure against bias. But how do we make ourselves curious? Is it even possible? Good news. If you're watching this, you're probably quite curious already, but there's something you can do to supercharge your curiosity. Enter the curiosity zone. Basically, curiosity is the desire to fill gaps in knowledge. As such, curiosity occurs not when you know nothing about something, but when you know a bit about it. So learn a little about as much as you can, and this will create itches that will spur you to learn even more. Curiosity is essential to directing your intellect toward objective truth, but it's not all you need. You must also have humility. This is because the source of our strongest biases is our ego. We often base our self-worth on being intelligent and being right, and this makes us not want to admit when we get things wrong or to change our mind. And so, in order to protect our chosen identity, we stay wrong. If you define your self-worth by your ability to reason, if you cling to the identity of a master debater, then admitting to being wrong will hurt you, and you'll do all you can to avoid it, which will stop you learning. So instead of defining yourself by your ability to reason, define yourself by your willingness to learn. Then, admitting you're wrong, instead of feeling like an attack, will become an opportunity for growth. Anyone who's sure they're humble is probably not. So I can't say whether I've succeeded in becoming humble, but I can say that I always try to be humble. And, well, there's little difference between trying to be humble and actually being so. For me, trying to be humble entails the constant interrogation of my own motives. Could my most cherished belief be a fib? Why do I really believe what I believe? What other reasons beside reason could I have? My self-questioning makes me agonize over every word I write, but in the long term, my hesitancy gives me confidence. For by being careful about what I think, I develop trust in my thoughts. Humility and curiosity, then, are what we most need to find truth. By seeking one, we also seek the other. Being curious makes us humble, because it shows us how little we know. And in turn, being humble makes us curious, because it helps us acknowledge that we need to know more. In the end, rationality is not about intelligence, but about character. Without the right personal qualities, more education won't make you a master of your biases. It'll only make you a better servant of them. So be open to the possibility that you may be wrong, and always be willing to change your mind, especially if you're smart. By being humble and curious, you may not win many arguments, but it won't matter, for even losing arguments will become a victory that moves you toward the far grander prize of truth. Thanks for tuning into this episode of After School. If you found this subject interesting and want more,
Did we learn anything after school, ladies and gentlemen? All right, let me drop the link. Your thoughts, gentlemen, on the video?
I don't think this is anything that we haven't covered on the broadcast in the past. The confirmation bias by supposed intelligent people or institutionalized folks. This is why I tend to draw a lot of my conclusions from my firsthand experience with the applied information in history. I think it's very dangerous to kind of walk around in the world and have no foundation in conscious and awareness and historicity, and then make presumptions or assumptions about what's going on. It just leads to, usually the dynamic we see, a two-sided, presumed and assumed dynamic where each side thinks that they're right while they're actually wrong because they're not able to take in new information. So when we look at history and then we correlate that with ancient text, and then we correlate that with our firsthand experience, we see an overlapping in that. I think that there's a tendency to find truth or true enough in most situations.
How about you, Mitch?
Oh, Mitchell hurt me.
Oh, come on.
Mitchell hurt me. Mitchell hurt me.
You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh,
Mitchell
God.
hurt me.
Weird douchebag showing up at every panels but Paul's. It's cringe as fuck.
I love when they destroy their credibility from their intelligentsia bias that we just spoke about. All right.
That's you.
Well, you're entitled to that perception.
That's you.
I tend to try to speak to the facts and the results. I don't speak to what I want or don't want.
Oh, clearly.
Where is this broadcast going? Somebody want to tell me? Where is this going? Is it
I thought it was going to PETA.
You're going where?
I thought we were going to PETA.
What's PETA? Wow. Travis, it's me, Ernest T. Who the hell's Ernest T? I don't remember who Ernest T is. Wizard is task living off scum.
Oh, Snafu's
chip.
down there. Surely he's going to come up and play the clip of the fraudulent narrative that Paul's put forth about me fucking my dog. That Snafu is now running with. And Tarek allegedly got evidence of yesterday. Waiting.
Well, it's great for you. Now it keeps you relevant in the conversation. Now you can stalk all the panels and just cycle and spin, and maybe somebody will throw you a bone, right? It's great for you. Without controversy and chaos, you have nothing else to offer. So I guess do what you know.
Mitchell hurt us.
Great stuff, Mitch.
Mitchell attacked us. Mitchell harassed us. Mitchell stalked me. Mitchell harassed me. Mitchell stalked me. I'm a victim of stalking and harassment when I come to the public looking for controversy to get attention. And then blame people like
I could be silent by myself. So you're doing a great show there, Mitch. Good job. You know, like put the spotlight on you and you ensure great entertainment. Awesome stuff. I am flabbergasted. I agree. There we go. Ever had a bacon double merged with a spicy McChicken sandwich? It's funny. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's true. The sound sucks on this one. Mitch loves saying, man. Yeah, I'm having a great time. Yeah. Awesome stuff. Is that still? Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. All right. Okay. Praise God. Praise God. Guess I'll just put a song on or something.
Slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm I'm not giving up, no I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Yeah, I'll always show up, even if you hate this. Mitchell. So you're able to type in chat, but you can't use your voice, right? So do I have to fucking throw you out of chat? Right? So that way, the only way you can express yourself here would be to come up on panel and say something. Because for some reason, today you don't really want to be heard. All you want to do is fucking do nonsense, or I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You know what? It's been 2 hours. It's Friday. Fuck it. I'm gonna rage quit. No, I'm not even a rage quit. Terrible broadcast today, man. Terrible. I've seen much better. Been much better. Dog's freaking out.
I'm out of content, bro. I might shut my channel down because Benton has better numbers than me. Paul saved my life via YouTube. He gets 2 to 3 dismissals a month, but not me. That's why I suck his dick. I'm OTW. I'm winning. I got broadcast experience. I'm a truther. I know about the Bible, about God, and Jesus. Donate to me for loyalty, brotherhood. Mitchell hurt my brotherhood. Shirley Travis will come up and share some evidence that the food bank that I've been to is government funded and owned. Shirley's got evidence of that. Because I've pulled their financial reports. I ain't got none. Now donate to me. Or donate to Snaps. Because he pays $1,200 a month on rent. He gets food stamps. And somehow he's not on Section 8 housing. You do the math. Because he's on disability as well. But actually that disability ain't even disability. It's probably that $800 a month state subsidized welfare program for the people that never had jobs, never paid into Social Security, but sure got a lot of time and energy to sit around the internet making false claims and calling the UN and PETA, trying to scare people into donating to them. Boy, it's a rough life. What a bunch of heroes we got around here. We got artists. We got military combat veteran heroes. We got recovered dope addicts. We got it all, folks. We got 50-year-old men living in their mama's car, standing on rights and freedoms, needing your money. Mitchell's definitely jealous of our rape fantasies. Because we're rape advocates, but we fantasize about rape, you know? We do it for the animals, the women, and the children. So donate to us. Because we're real men. We're doing real men things out here. We're doing the things that the others wouldn't do. Because they're not real men. They don't follow Christ. I mean, they're not Christ. But we sure do mention God, Jesus, anytime we want to appeal to people's emotions, manipulate them a little easier. Yeah, we know how the government's predatory tactics touched our booty hole, so now we're going to touch some booty holes using their tactics, you know. Mitchell heard us. Mitchell touched our booty hole with his massive, massive internet donger. That big old internet donger got us all, swiped the food right off our table, ruined our livelihood, destroyed our business. You thought elephantitis was a thing. Boy, this internet dongeritis. Whoo-wee. Boy, that chat's lit. Great content, fellas. Great stuff. We have broadcast experience. Do you even have broadcast experience? We're interneters. Guys, we're 50-year-old men and we know how to use the internet. We got experience. Real men. Doing real men things. Now donate to us. Now damn it. I mean, praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Oh, praise God. Woo, praise God. Thank you for making us Jesus. Oh, when the whole rest of the world becomes Christed, I don't know who the hell's going to donate. I guess we'll have to create some peasants. Get them to work for us. Suck our toes and stuff. Boy, we gotta really stop this Mitchell from benefiting from us using him for content. We're supposed to benefit. The only ones in the world that are supposed to benefit by exploiting others are the ones taking credit for helping others. Don't you get it? Real man shit. Real man shit. Arr. We better censor Mitchell out of love. Safety. Make YouTube safe again. Mitchell's interfering with my relationships with YouTube chatters. We need to censor him. You know? That's why. It's a rough world out here, guys. Oh boy. Mitchell better go find his way to a government-funded food bank. He's getting a little hungry. Rob G's the only guy from this community. Rob G donating to Mitchell and he's getting rich. How's that? Damn, Rob G, you evil fucker. Rob G.